Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. What's up, Cancer? It's your girl, the Heaux Healer, and we're back with yet another video. This video is going to be for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Risings and Cancer placements. And if you're cross-watching for your boo, you're in the right space, in the right place. Without further ado, we're going to get right into your reading. But before we do, make sure you hit that subscribe button because you want to be a part of the latest army that there is, child. And that is the Heaux Army. Cancer, I just want to say happy birthday. I hope you are enjoying your season. It looks like your cards are, you know, you got some really good cards here. I mean, you got the Death card, you got the Magician, you got the Hermit. But the bottom of the deck energy I'm feeling. So let's get right into it. So bottom of the deck energy, we do have the Queen of Pentacles clarified by the Six of Wands. So what I'm feeling here from my Cancers, I definitely feel like you are on the up and up with this Queen of Pentacles energy. Like, she just looks regal as fuck. She just looks like a bad bitch. And Cancer, I just really feel like you're giving bad bitch, you know, you're giving that girl, you're giving exactly what you need to be given for your season. Okay, I just really feel like you are really being celebrated at this time, and I just feel like you're being celebrated in all ways. It's not just because it's your birthday. I just really feel like you're just being celebrated because you've been doing the work. So I really want you to take the time to really acknowledge the fact that you've been doing the work, bitch. Like, you have been doing the work, and like, spirit sees you, spirit feels you, spirit loves you for this, because I really feel like it's been a long time coming. But like, you're showing up in a position of power with this Queen of Pentacles energy, and I'm living for it for you. Like, I'm really living for this energy for you. So kudos to you, bitch, because you deserve it. Bottom of the deck energy 2 here. I feel like Spirit wanted me to bring some light to this with this Shrimp card with the Three of Pentacles here. I feel like if work is just feeling a little, I don't know, like, I just feel like maybe work is feeling a little like heavy, a little bit chaotic, just a little bit like not giving what it's supposed to give. I just feel like Spirit is just sending you encouragement right now to really just stick it through. Like, you know, every day is not going to be unicorns and rainbows, and just understanding that every day is not going to be unicorns and rainbows, but still lean into the positivity. Still be happy that you got a job. Still be happy that you got clean water and a roof over your head and some clothes to wear on the coldest or the hottest days. So I just really feel like Spirit just wants you to be present in the moment, even if things is like, you know, getting on your fucking nerves, period. So let's get into your reading. Let's get into your reading today. We're starting off your reading. We're starting off your reading with the King of Swords with the King of Wands energy. This is so funny because Pisces had this similar energy. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Pisces. Maybe you have Pisces placements. But with this King of Swords and this King of Wands energy, what I seen for Pisces was just like, it just felt like an up-leveling, right? But I also feel like you're leaning into both of these energies as well. King of Swords is really cutthroat, straight to the point. They don't have time for games. They don't want to play games. That's not their makeup. And King of Wands is just like, you know, I've worked my way from the bottom and I'm here at the top. So like, use me as an example to show up and show out. Spirit, why is Cancer receiving the King of Swords clarified by the King of Wands? What is the energy here? What do you want them to know? We have the Three of Swords here. So Three of Swords, there could have been some type of like trouble in paradise. It could be a heartbreak, a breakup, something very temporary. It's not something that's, you know, that's going to have you gagging, honey. It just got you a little like, okay, all right, you know, nothing too crazy. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. It could be a situation involving money. Maybe you thought your paycheck was going to be higher. Maybe there was just like an issue with money, you know. Like, I just feel like with this Nine of Pentacles here, it's like stopping you from living your best life. You have the King of Pentacles coming up here. Spirit, why is Cancer receiving the King of Pentacles on top of whatever else? Eight of Swords. Like, I just really feel like you have an idea for what you have set for yourself, right? So like, maybe you keep saying, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that, I want to do this, I want to do that, but it just feels like you keep being held back. And I feel like you're getting the King of Pentacles here because the King of Pentacles understands that everything is not always going to be everything, you know. Everything is not always going to be peachy, you know. And just like understanding that you gotta make room for those rainy days, you know. You gotta make room for the days when you're feeling like the Eight of Swords is pulling up to the scene. You gotta make room for that, you know. Like, the King of Pentacles didn't become the King of Pentacles without any struggles, is what I'm feeling for you. Yeah, Nine of Swords energy. You're just feeling like I just feel like some of my Cancers are just really feeling like you know, like, is God on my side right now? Like, is he feeling me? Like, do he feel my energy? Do he feel what I'm going through? Like, is he? But I just really feel like God is, you know, God is putting you through this for a reason. You know, there's a reason why you're here. There's a reason why you're in this season. And that's what, you know, Spirit really wants you to focus on. Like, why are you in this season? Page of Wands. Some of you guys are like bullshitting with something, right? With this Page of Wands energy, I feel like you're bullshitting on something. There's something that you should be taking care of, or something that needs more of your attention, that you're not putting the inspiration or the aspiration behind it to get it done. So if you're gonna know exactly what I'm talking about when you hear this, so whatever it is, make sure you get to it. The next card combination we have here is the Two of Wands, and it's clarified by the Death card. Woo! Okay, Two of Wands energy is, you see she got a globe in her hand, okay? Some of you guys really need to take a trip, or some of you guys are thinking about expanding in some way. And I feel like with this Death card energy here, it's like you have to let a version of you pass, or you have to let a version of you die in order for you to get to this next level. You can't keep holding on to this same way of being. Spirit, why is Cancer receiving the Two of Wands clarified by the Death card? I feel like a Scorpio could be significant. You could have Scorpio placements. You have the Knight of Swords. Spirit is encouraging you to take action here. It's time for you to take action because you're holding off, right? You keep holding off, but Spirit is really encouraging you to take action. Some of you really need to take, you know, some of you guys need to travel places. Some of you guys need to really be focused on like expanding, or like keeping the plan to expand. You have the Four of Cups here because I feel like with this Four of Cups, you're so focused on everybody else. You know, you're giving and giving and giving and giving to everybody else to the point where you don't have anything left to give to yourself. So, and probably because with this card here, probably because you're not organized. And it goes back to that King of Pentacles energy. You think that King of Pentacles, look, do you think the King of Pentacles became the King of Pentacles because he didn't have obstacles? No. You think he became the King of Pentacles because everything was easy for him? No. He probably became the King of Pentacles because he worked his ass off for it, you know? So I just really feel like this is where you need to be thinking. This is where your thinking needs to be, and this is how you need to be thinking. I feel like, Cancer, it's just really time for you to get organized, you know? Five of Cups energy reverse. I don't think that you're living in the past. I actually feel like you're learning from the past. With the Five of Cups reverse, it's just like you're learning from what happened in the past, you know? Like, you're no longer stuck in this energy of the past, the past, the past, the past, the past. You're pushing past it. Or you should be pushing past it. Judgment. Judgment energy is Virgo energy, but it's also about a self-evaluation. I feel like Spirit has you going through a self-evaluation, but you have to really take a deep look at everything that you're entertaining, everything that you're doing, everything that is happening in your life, and like making a real decision about it. Some of you guys, a budget needs to be implemented into your life. Like a real budget needs to be implemented into your life. Not a fake budget, not, oh, no, I'm going to say I'm going to do this, but not really do it. But I really feel like some of my Cancers really need to be focusing on budgeting. I heard budget. I seen it in like budget. I seen a budget, like Eight of Wands. With this Eight of Wands energy and this Judgment energy, I just feel like once you get everything in order, once this self-evaluation portion of you has passed, everything is just going to start moving with flying colors. You know, like everything is really going to start pushing you and propelling you to the next level. And I just really feel like Spirit wants you to be there for that. Spirit wants you to understand that. Spirit wants you to align yourself with that, because there's more for you to have, but you have to put in the work to have it, Cancer. The next card combination we have here is the Knight of Wands, and it's clarified by the Magician energy. Okay, this is what I'm talking about, okay? It looks like we're finally using this inspiration and moving forward with this Magician energy. I think you're learning that, look, I do have all of the tools, and now it's time for me to just pull up. Ace of Cups. I feel like you're going to be loving on yourself a little bit more in these next 2 weeks. Really taking the time to really cater to yourself. Do things for yourself. Some of you guys could be taking trips. And it could be like a self-care trip just to kind of like tap in for you. But it could also be like a love trip. You could be going on a trip with one of your lovers. You have the Two of Wands here too. I feel like you're planning, like you could be in the stage of planning it, or just really ensuring that it's, you know, working out the way that you want. Maybe you're planning your excursion. Some of you guys are like going out the country. You have a Six of Wands. It could also just to be, you know, just to celebrate you. You know, I feel like you have the Six of Wands at the beginning. But I feel like it just could be to celebrate and just kind of like, you know, give yourself some thanks for all of the hard work that you've been putting in. Because you've really been putting in some hard work. And, you know, Spirit sees that. Spirit seconds that. Spirit loves that. So it's really pushing you to do your big one. Do your big one at this time. You have the Six of Pentacles here. Six of Pentacles, I just feel like give to yourself as much as you give to others. Like, you know, like if you feel like you deserve a bag, then give yourself a bag. If you feel like you deserve something, you know, you deserve something fancy to eat, then give yourself something fancy to eat. Don't shy away from get into it, if that makes any sense. You know, really tap in. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. I just feel like new financial opportunities, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It could just be like a manifestation finally coming in for you, something that you've been working really hard on. And I just feel like you're just going where you're, like, you know, I just feel like, one, you're going where you're celebrated, but, you know, like, you're just being celebrated at this time for the hard work that you've been putting in. Got the Leo energy here with the Strength card. I just really feel like this is gonna be the reprieve from all of the work that you've been putting in. This is going to be the reprieve that you've been looking for. That strength, that encouragement. Just letting you know, like, you got this. Like, that nice little nudge to be like, you that bitch. You've been doing the damn thing, and here it is. This is in full proof that you've been doing the damn thing. And I love that. I love that. Final card combination we have here. We have the Ace of Wands clarified by the Hermit energy. Some of you guys are going to be coming out of this Hermit experience, you know, and I love that the turtle is behind him. If you can see it, hold on. I love that the turtle is behind, no, wait, hold on. There we go. I love that the turtle is behind him here because, you know, it just makes me think about the tortoise and the hare, the tortoise and the hare, that book where, you know, the rabbit just was so sure that he was going to beat the tortoise, you know, like he was just so sure of it. But the thing about it is, the thing about the tortoise was that he knew, like, you know, he used what he had to his advantage, you know what I'm saying? Like, he had the time to really think it through, so he always stayed ahead. And it wasn't necessarily him, it was him and his team, you know? So I feel like for you, especially with that, just the energy of the tortoise and the hare, like, building a team that really supports you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where you really need to be. Like, building your circle so tight that you feel so supported as you move forward. Wow, you have the Hermit energy at the bottom of the deck too, so that seconds that Hermit energy. But I really want you to kind of like think back to the tortoise and the hare. Like, what did you learn from that? Because, you know, I think what it was, I think because, you know, that was like one of those books that was like a fable. It had like a meaning to it, and it was just like, never underestimate somebody, you know, never judge a book by its cover. Because just because naturally a turtle is slow doesn't mean the fact that he's slow doesn't mean that his brain is slow. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for you, I feel like I really want you to really think about the tribe that you're trying to have for yourself. You have the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups here, right? Knight of Cups energy is, you know, that self-care energy. I love it. I feel like it's about being Prince Charming to yourself. But the King of Cups energy is also kind of like being a Prince Charming to yourself as well, because it's learning to just go with the flow of life. And I feel like that's what the tortoise did in the tortoise and the hare. He went with the flow of life. He knew that, nah, naturally, yeah, you're right. You can beat me, but you can't beat my brain. And, you know, that's what you got to think about. Like, you can't beat my brain. My brain is a lot smarter. You know, you have the Hangman energy here, and I feel like a lot of it is you just taking the time to sit down and really map things out. And like I said, go where you're supported. Go be around people who really support you. Be around people who really support your vision. You have the Six of Swords here. Six of Swords energy is just moving away from things that no longer serve you. Move away from energies that no longer serve you. Move away from mindsets that no longer serve you. If you've just been feeling like you've been tapping into things that just make you feel like blah, this is not the energy for you. This is not the energy you want to be in. This is not the energy you want to be around. Some of you guys really need to literally move. It could be that your energy is, you know, your home energy, your environment is suffocating you. You have the Four of Wands here. Four of Wands is creating a community. But also I feel like it's just about, once again, going where you're supported, you know, and creating a tribe that supports you so much that it's going to bring you to that next level. You have the Queen of Cups here. I love it. You have the King and Queen of Cups. I feel like for some of you, this could be a divine, somebody could be getting married, first off. This could be a divine partnership, because the King of Cups came up and now you have the Queen of Cups. Spirit, why is Cancer receiving the Queen of Cups here? You have the Seven of Cups here. I just really feel like if this is a divine partnership, it could be kind of like having to, you know, Seven of Cups is like possibly having a lot of options, but having to come to some type of maybe agreement or some type of understanding about these options, or you know, maybe you're understanding that like, I don't like these other options, I like what I have. Maybe, I don't know. Let's get to the Eight of Cups. Okay, it's definitely about moving away from something that just no longer serves you. Maybe you're moving away from being, maybe tapping more into this Queen of Cups energy and less into, and I really feel like Queen of Cups is all about nurturing yourself and nurturing your energy and mothering yourself, being the mother that you didn't feel like you had. So I just really feel like, Cancer, show up for yourself. You know, definitely show up for yourself, because you have some beautiful things pulling up to the scene. I am going to pull an oracle card for you. Let's see what the message is here for you. You have Loves Me Not as the energy for you. We're going to tap in to see what Loves Me Not is all about. Loves Me Not says, you're being redirected towards something more fitting. Although handling loss will never become easier. There comes a point where you gather. Oh my God. Let me do that over. I don't know. I'm like all tongue tied. You're being redirected towards something more fitting. Although handling loss will never become easier, there comes a point when you gather why a certain opportunity doesn't fully make sense for where you're heading in this life. The upward energy says, your fear of change has shifted into exhilaration. You don't mind the inconvenience. You believe what will be, and you don't mind waiting for your turn to link with ascendancy. Forceful energy is not helpful in this case. Give people the space and patience you wish to be met with in return. I love that for you, Cancer, because I just feel like, it just feels like you're learning to kind of like use your obstacles as the way to pay for the next steps of your life. You're not really like, oh fuck, I'm so mad, all of this bullshit is happening in my life, even though I feel like a lot of you guys are. But I just feel like you're using this energy to be more responsible and take care of your business. So I love this energy for you. Right now we're going to get right into your 3 yes or no questions. You can pause the video right here, or you can come back when you're ready. It's completely up to you, but let's get right into it for you. Spirit, what are the messages you have for Cancer? What are the answers to their 3 yes or no questions? Let's get into it. First is going to be the Tower card. I'm going to say yes for this energy. It just means that there's a sudden change coming about, and it's going to get you to the next level. Next, you have the Judgment energy. I'm going to say yes for this too. This is about a self-evaluation, things coming into fruition, things showing up the way that you need it to. And third is going to be the Three of Swords. Ugh, I'm going to say no for that energy. I just feel like, you know, it's going to cause you some type of upset, some type of, you know, energy that, just some type of negative energy that we don't want you to be in. So bringing it all together, I definitely feel like Spirit is encouraging you to welcome change into your life, especially with this Tower card and the Judgment. Like, you have to be open to change, because you're going to stay in this Three of Swords energy where, you know, focusing on the negatives, focusing on the lacks, but you have to really encourage yourself and push yourself towards the change that you want to see, or the change that you want to be in your life. There is more to have, there's more to hold, there's more to worry about than just this little bit. So I feel like I really want you to focus on up-leveling, being happy, enjoying the newness that you have coming towards you, and being okay with the sudden changes that are going on in your life. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let your girl know how you like this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!